Greetings and salutations, my friends, or enemies, or anyone else for that matter. Here we are, the next part of Murdered Soul Suspect, and we are on our way to try to find the witness in the holding cells.
Could a whole SWAT team take this guy? Wait till we nail this monster.
Alright, so where are the holding cells?
I can't tell you anything, son.
Is it even safe in the police station?
Probably not.
Cops get killed. What? No, I wouldn't say it happens a lot. I've been on the force for 20 years.
Hey, Baxter, you still relying on that wizard lady?
You know I ain't into all that spiritual crap. But she's onto something. Results are results. You find a more reliable source, you let me know.
Alright. Seems Baxter had an understanding that sometimes you just do what you need to do. Let's check out the bathrooms. Hello? Is there anyone in here? Oh, guess not. Alright, let me see what
Just gotta do our work. Gotta have faith in the department.
It's kind of hard to have faith in a department when you have a, you know, a cop killer on the loose that nobody can do anything about. It's not the department's fault, mind you. It's mainly because this thing is, you know, can lift up a
got the girl in
man.
the room right now.
Think she knows anything?
I will find out. Robinson seems like a gentleman, but he's got his methods of persuasion.
Yeah. It's a
Uh-oh.
smooth one.
Methods of persuasion. That's always a nice way to put torture. I mean, let's see. Trying to find more stuff to collect. Oh, there she is in the holding cell there. Oh, well, I guess I'm not going that way now, am I?
What were you in for?
It's too complicated to get into. Let's just say that I wasn't about to let some judge decide how to spend the rest of my life. That's my choice, so I made it. Either way, it doesn't matter now, does it?
If it didn't, we wouldn't still be here. Maybe I could help?
Side mission.
I appreciate it, but it looks like you got your own shit to deal with. I'll figure it out on my own.
Oh, I guess not.
Thanks, though.
Alright. You're not gonna let me help you.
If only I could tell my younger self what I would become.
I mean, I guess that's the best way to figure out your
Gotta
life.
get out of here. There's a ghost right over there in that cell. Don't you have some other place you can keep me?
Shut up, man. The ghost is right there.
No, it's not. I'm inside you.
There's another one. Tell me you can't see this guy. He's right there.
Someone get this guy to the left.
Wrong cell. Yours should have padded walls.
We are all in deep shit now. Yep, I mean, that could be the case. There's another ghost in here. Ah, question.
Mind if I ask what happened?
What does it look like? I died.
Yeah, I can see that. I meant, how did you die? Autopsies aren't this thorough when the cause of death is cut and dry.
I don't know. A bunch of pills. Some were sleeping pills. It was supposed to be peaceful. I didn't know that you wake up. What am I supposed to do now?
I wish I knew, kid. I'll let you know if I figure it out myself.
It's kind of sad. Hey, look, it's my body.
Is a spiderweb tattoo usually a symbol for time spent in prison? Why would this tattoo have 2 spiders in the web? He got his own tattoo wrong.
It's just a tattoo. That's all I know. Focus on your work.
And this raven, it's chained to... Are those prison bars?
We don't pay you to analyze tattoos.
Yes, sir.
You should, though.
Why is the old guy so harsh?
A little respect would be nice.
A lot of stuff.
We respect the deceased.
I guess that's all that happens over here. I guess to go back and find the girl. You know, or find more crap. You know, I haven't been reading any of these. What I might do is I might, at the end of this episode, just go ahead and read a lot of them to you. See how well it works. Alright.
Each one of these keys is a felony. Each one. You get that, right? No? All right, it's your funeral. Sit tight, relax. You're gonna be here for a while.
Fuck!
Alright, look, I might be able to help you. Is your mom's book from the Bell Killer case here?
Yes, and it would probably help me find my mom, but as I told you before, you're dead. How can you possibly help me?
Hey, I know this place better than you.
Now, who did your mom work with here? Who?
I don't know. She just called him bastard.
Baxter.
Obviously, the name's Rhyme.
His office was on the 2nd floor. You stick with me, I'll get you there. Let's go.
Go where? They're watching.
Not for long.
And Poltergeist. Okay, so now I have to try to find some way to get her from point A to point B.
Follow my lead. I'll get you past these cops and to the door on the other side.
Piece of cake.
Yeah. Last time you got caught, Magellan.
Stay low, or they'll see you.
Or not, just run out there.
Speed up, girl. Now's your chance.
Damn machine.
need to hurry.
Uh-oh.
Nice job, kid. We're almost there.
Don't need a cheerleader.
Hey, I got us this far, didn't I?
You got yourself killed, Mr. Bullet Holes. Duh.
Hey,
I hate these things.
I can't get across there. You're gonna have to help me.
Well, can't you just fly over it? or-
Fly? I'm a ghost, not a plane, all right? And look, you need me to tell you which office is his.
Duh. Don't read any of my thoughts, or think anything creepy. This doesn't make this. Okay, man, get out.
I got this.
Healed her, buddy. That sickness she carried in her brain, you made it tolerable. Well, I guess you must be together now.
All right. Must be Rex's office. Okay, first off.
Why are you doing that?
Thought Salem PD would be a safe job.
I didn't even bother to check to see if there are any demons. And there are not. Good. Honestly, what I'm trying to figure out.
What an ass. He's wrong even when he was right.
When Baxter tried to threaten me. Alright, so I need to figure out exactly how I'm supposed to lure both of these police officers away from there. Now then, I can get one. Get that one.
I swear this place is haunted.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so just those two things work. Now come on in here.
That was close. Where is everybody?
Home. What do you
Detectives
expect?
usually work the day shift.
Okay, but which office is Baxter's?
It's in the back hallway to the right.
Okay.
Must have been pretty good buddies. I wonder if this is my office. Yep. This is my office. Too bad there's not enough stuff in here to, you know. There should be like a life thing in here too, but I guess there really isn't. let's move around. We'll see if we can't find one more of those things. That's all that I need is just one more of those things. Maybe it's actually in dude's office.
Are you trying to get caught? You're about as stealthy as a tornado.
The desk was like that when we got here.
Yeah, I know.
How many places can you hide a book in one tiny little room?
Who knows?
Everywhere. What is making those sounds? Of course, it's the mugshot.
Looks like someone was hiding your real rap sheet. Now I have proof.
He never used that blackmail file against me.
Sure, take your time. No rush, I'm sure the book will find itself.
I mean, it could if it was a
Calm down a
Necronomicon,
second here.
but it's not.
Cops don't hide things in plain sight. Just need to figure this out.
Where would Baxter the Bastard hide a book? Obviously, there's something on the phone, so...
The inner zeal is the same. This is why the killings seem random and related. But the police can't see these connections. Except Officer Baxter. I can't say I trust him, but he's my only chance.
Yep, I don't trust him either.
Hey, can you check that voicemail message?
Okay.
Baxter, I told you, you're off the case. Now we need all the files in that psychic's book in my office, now.
Rex was still asking for the book, so it is probably still in here somewhere. Good.
Now, I can hear from here, like, something. Okay, hold on. I can hear like a demon or something in that little small area. Out of town ticket. Maybe this is like next to a stairwell or something with one of those things. I don't know. Okay, so obviously there's something here. I don't understand why it says imprinted. Hey, there's a hidden lever here.
Must be a latch.
I am a genius detective.
I better tell the girl. I think I found it.
Show me.
There's a button on the side of the gun rack.
Yes, this is it.
Oh, please tell me you understand what all these symbols are.
Yes, some of them. That's weird. The last thing she wrote is he knows about me.
Oh God, that means he was after her.
Yeah,
You don't know that. Come on, we should move.
Oh, crap.
Wait, what is that?
Mysterious
Museum.
gallows.
That's strange.
Why would this be in her book?
I don't know. Just take it and figure it out later.
She's here somewhere. I'll check here. Head toward the back office.
Uh-oh. We gotta go. Stay out of sight. Go, go!
Why is it that never seems to work?
Keep going.
Alright, so I need to figure out exactly... Oh, I guess I should probably talk to her and see if maybe she gives me an idea of where to go.
Hold up. I need to make sure the coast is clear. Rex.
Who's that?
Cop you need to avoid. Alright, you're gonna need to make a break for that room over there, but wait for my signal.
Hey, LT, hold up.
You know what this fire drill's all about?
Go. Come on.
Crew sweeping the back.
She related to Houdini? And those doors locked from the outside.
Yeah, I'll check after we catch her. Hey, you know, I just wanted to say that, you know, Ronan, he was top notch. He wore his badge with honor.
Well, thank you.
I hate it when people lie to me.
No, I.
Oh, well.
Just, you know, it's the only reason to trample on his grave.
You wore the badge because you thought it was intimidating.
Well, hey, thanks. Thanks, Rex.
Rob, what is this place?
Bell Killer War Room. Everything we know about the case so far.
Well, I got what I need, so... See ya.
You keep trying to do this alone, you're gonna get yourself killed.
How would I just leave it as... Oh, you won.
Crap.
Alright, well, I helped her escape. There is one big problem. I did not find one more of those little gun thingies. They're always so well hidden. They're not even in the bathroom. Well, shucks. Well, oh well. Because if it's upstairs, I lost it. You know, I mean, I guess I can go up that way, but I don't know where it could be. There's something I did miss there. No, I don't want to go to the town just yet. I want to maybe run around and search real quick for that last thing. Pick up a couple more stuff that I forgot. So yeah, it has to be upstairs somewhere. Oh. Grr. I wish when you did your little, you know, find demons things, that would show you little things that you might be able to find that way too. But it does not. See it in Bachelor's room. Well, shucks. Corncob pipes. Or something along those lines. I don't even have any really good witty thing to say. I'm so angry right now. Come on, where's this, you know, other thing? Here's the other thing that I want! Give me that weird gun thing! Well, alright, whatever. Who cares? And now we're going to go ahead and leave.
Hey, you can't get away that easy.
If you care about the case so much, find your own damn clue.
You won't find your mother without me.
What?
No, you won't find your mother without me. What would make her help you? Oh, honestly, I don't know. I am obviously not a great detective because I don't know what would make her help me. Mother's note implied the witness should get her Bell Killer case book from the station. Leave now, find my book at the station, don't look back. We're not safe anymore. I'll try to find you before I blah 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 blah. The witness's power scream disoriented me. How is that possible? The witness didn't know who the killer. The witness didn't know the killer. Who do I know that would want me dead? Witness's destination. No. Witness's mother's been missing for a few days and she has no idea where to find her mom. Runaway witness. The witness can run away from home to make it difficult and needy ghost to find her. Belco's probably looking for the witness's mother. Why would she be a target? Obviously not that one. So I'm going to find a clue I could have misinterpreted. Obviously not that one either. I am awful. I am awful.
Leave now, find my book at the station, and don't look back.
Alright, listen. Your mom wrote that book to help find the killer. It's not gonna say what happened to her. The truths we're both searching for can only be answered by finding the killer. I need a pair of hands in the living world, and you need a detective.
Last case. Ashland Hill Cemetery. They can't see it, but it's there.
What?
I don't know. I guess my mom thought there was a case that was linked to the Bell Killer. Cops didn't.
Okay, we go there next. Ashland Hills.
We?
Come on, we need each other.
You need me a lot more than I need you.
Either way, partners.
Fine. For now.
Now is all I worry about. Ronan. My name is Ronan O'Connor.
I'm Joy.
Seriously?
And Ronin is better? Don't your parents think you'd be a medieval gladiator?
Hell yeah.
So we're really going to a cemetery, huh?
Yep.
I have to do something, so I'll just meet you there.
No, I'm not letting you ditch
You
me again.
follow me, the deal is off. If it was meant to be, I'll see you there. If not, I won't.
You better show up to that cemetery, kid. You're the only living person I have left.
Who is that girl, though? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take time right now to read stuff. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of these things. I guess on this one I missed several on there. 77, 77, 1 of 1. 11 of 11 in Baxter's office. Man, I wish there was an easier way to clear all this stuff. Honestly, I don't really go back and read all this. It's kind of useless when it pitches all the story together completely. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's it. Alright, so he's... Oh, okay, this is all the ghost abilities. My life. Marrying Julia. The best day of my life. Seeing my own corpse. Nothing can prepare you for that. For seeing your own corpse. It never felt so much like an empty shell until now. God, I look like a criminal. My first crimes. Never forget the rush of taking down my first mark. He didn't see it coming. And I didn't see it coming either. When my dad held down my arm with a steely grin in his face and a tattoo gun in his hand, ready to give me a memento so the crime would be impossible to forget. Baxter thought he could blackmail me with my past, as if my past hasn't already done all the damage it can do. It's hard to put into words the happiness Julia brought into my life. Thinking about it is so surreal. I instantly have an out-of-body experience every time, seeing myself at that moment after she tried to break up an argument between two men on the street, two strangers to her, one of which would stab her for no reason at all. She died for trying to help, and the asshole got away. If I'd arrived to meet her just 1 minute earlier, my life would have been different, better, and she wouldn't have been gone. It's kind of sad. News article number 1. Though the city of Salem has seen its rate of violent deaths increase in sharply the past few months, the Salem Police Department is unwilling to state officially that the deaths are connected. It's been a rough couple of months, said SPD spokesperson Ingrid Larson, but it'd be irresponsible to jump to conclusions about any of these deaths, much less a connection between them. We are investigating each of these thoroughly and making judgments based purely on the evidence. While police are not pointing to a serial killer, in the face of string of deaths, they are advising people to stay home at night and to keep doors locked while at home. Karen Marie Douglas, female, 37 years of age, accountant, unmarried, no criminal record, no violent relationships. Socially known for Wednesday night Ouija board parties. Interesting. Virtually no evidence at the scene of foul play except bell symbol. No prints, no DNA, no immediate suspects. Claire Ann Nelson, female, 20 years old, student. There are still no suspects in the case. Accident has not been ruled out, but the only evidence of foul play was a bell symbol drawn with the felt pen. No prints on the pen. Anne Grace, no legal middle name. Female, 22 years old, no immediate family. Publicly went by the name Madame Agatha, a novelty fortune teller. Another case of seeming accident, except for the bell symbol drawn by a gloved finger in the dust on the window. Greta Soderberg, female, 17 years old. Death occurred 1 week before high school graduation. The rocks in her pockets could point to suicide or a dare by classmates. There's no evidence of violence and no current suspects. Jennifer Gelbach, female, white, slim build, last seen by friends in Ashlands Hill Cemetery after a party with a few cheerleaders, missing 2 days. We're actually going to the cemetery here soon, so... Witness said she saw a man in dark hoodie matching the public description. Dark pants and shoes. Did not get a look at his face. Suspect is male, likely without immediate family, able to move about the city freely. Only spotted in a handful of times near the crimes. Unfortunately, we haven't made any arrests. We don't have any suspects. That's why we strongly encourage the people of Salem to contact the police immediately with any possible leads. This is going to take cooperation of the entire community. Witness only saw the suspect's face briefly, much of face obscured, but suspect appeared to be white male with blue eyes. Oh man, I've got a lot of these, don't I? Crud. Every time Ronan says Lillian, I don't know if he's talking about his mother or his gun. It complicates things that the gun was a gift from his mother, and then he named it after her. Normal couples don't deal with stuff like this. It's usually engaged people who are nervous about meeting the parents of their intended, but I was looking forward to it, and Ronan's parents were nervous, stumbling all over themselves to make a good impression. Ronan's dad was all thumbs and really quiet, like he was regressing his own crude nature. It was sweet, though, and Lillian was a rough gem. Such a good heart. I hope they understand how much I adore them. We watched an old black and white gangster movie marathon together tonight. Before last. I couldn't believe he'd never seen it. I loved the romantic parts. He loved the tough guy parts. When I bought him the fedora the next day, he looked confused, but adopted it so quickly. It's just part of him now. I don't think he'll ever take it off, which he doesn't. That dumb fedora. Why is it still on his dead body? Which reminds me, people, if you die, make sure you dress appropriately. No one wants to be in the afterlife in some weird clothes. I asked him to ask me again. I was lucky he hadn't left me after I'd never answered his first proposal. He must really love me. He smirked and got down on one knee, kneeling right in a dirty puddle on the street. He didn't care, because he knew what this meant. I'd already made up my mind. Finally. He grabbed my hand and said, "Will you?" And I just said, "Yes! Don't even let him get to the part about marry me." We just knew, and we laughed. And that was a very good sign. The man is who he is. I can't help myself. I try to stay away, but sensible to consider someone I could actually share a normal life with. But I find myself thinking of Ronan all the time, and I can't stop. Can't. This is it. This is what real love is. It was quite a trick Rex pulled, advancing Ronan to detective without making him spend much time as a beat cop. He convinced the captain and the commissioner that Ronan's street smarts would make him most effective as a plainclothes cop. Ronan was very relieved. Big day. I never thought this would happen. Between Ronan actually going through with this and Rex pulling off the paperwork and managing, quote-unquote, Ronan's past, so much could go wrong. But it happened, and my man has a badge now. Looks good on him, and he loves it. I think his swagger just got even bigger. God, I love a guy in a uniform. I always knew there had been trouble, but I didn't know this official arrest record was extensive. Much worse than I thought. Felony after felony. Going back to childhood. It's like his life is already ruined. How can I join my life with his? I used to go visit Rex down at the station, but it's been years, so when I went with Ronan today, it was like seeing the place in a whole new light. It was a stuck room when they got dedicated to the Bell Killer case. Everything they know, or even guess, might be related to it. It's in that room, the strange energy of the people coming in and out of the room. You'd think that there was some religious observance going on in there. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't even have to ask about the car stealing tattoo. I hate it. It's garish, crude, common. He can sense my disapproval, but I suppose it's too late. All tattoos come with the danger of regret. I still remember the first time I laid eyes on that man. Ronan had all that bad boy swagger, and I admit I liked it. But what I liked even more was the heart underneath the facade, that he couldn't hide. He was a guy with a rough neighborhood, but it hadn't hardened him as much as he let on. Okay. Rough day at work for my man. It took a while for him to be able to talk about it, but this Baxter fellow seems to be completely hostile towards Ronan, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's a mystery why there's so much animosity. Ronan has never done anything to offend him, but Baxter decided what kind of person Ronan was, and there's no convincing him otherwise. You can't teach some people. Salem is supposed to be a quiet place, the kind of place where you can escape the problems of the big city, but it's getting to where I don't feel safe walking outside at night here anymore. I talked to Ronan about it, and he tries to assure me that he's the most dangerous guy in this town. But the bravado doesn't help much. Something is sick about this place. Today he asked, and I honestly didn't know what to say. I want to be with him, I love him, but when he asked to marry me, I found myself unable to say anything, like my voice was frozen. He just kept knelt there, my silence crushing him, and then he got up. It was 5 minutes before I could tell him I needed to think. But have I blown it? Have I blown it now? And for once I felt safe at night. All the stories he told me about being the most dangerous man in Salem, they felt true. No one could touch us because no one could touch him, and I was with him. And with him will be with him. I know it. The pictures we took at the beach came out surprisingly well, considering it was almost dark. The one I got of Ronan, just as the sun was setting, was brilliant. It wasn't much for catching Ronan's features, but my, what a silhouette that man cuts. He makes everything around him look good. Salem could use that shot to sell itself a beach resort. Rex feels guilty, leading Ronan to a life of police work. Rex is grateful to Ronan for helping Julia through her mental illness. Baxter's still working on the Bell killer case, even though he's been reassigned. Cops wonder if Baxter hated Ronan enough to kill him. Joy's safety is a main concern for her mother. A pattern of behavior in the killer's motives that the police are not seeing is the focus of Joy's mother, but she's having trouble convincing them to take it seriously. When death comes, it will never be alone. The fittest of spirits can fall prey to these dangers. Okay, and then... Oh, okay, these are the ones. The only ones I've gotten are the Watery Grave, and that's it. I could not find any of the others, which is kind of sad. And then I have all of these plaques, and then the Judgment House plaque. Known as Judgment House, the former residence of Judge John Hawthorne, who at times held court in his own parlor room, he kept the accused locked in his cellar, as was the custom in colonial times. His unfortunate role in the witch trials of 1692 became a permanent blotch on his name. Well, alright guys, that looks to be it. That's all the reading done. I'm going to cut the chapter here, and we'll come back for more, probably tomorrow. I did just buy a brand new game that came out today, Cook Serve Delicious 2. If you have never played the first one, I would highly advise it. It is on sale right now on Humble Bundle, end of summer sale for very, very cheap. It's a very interesting speed cooking game. I would really, really try it out if I was you. If not, your choice. I'll probably be doing some videos on number 2 whenever I can. So whatever it is, remember, like, subscribe, share, and we will keep going. I mean, I'll probably keep going regardless, but who knows? I'm narcissistic like that. All right, people. Peace out.